The raccoon just straight up bathing in this fountain.
Remember that time you peed in Drew Barrymore's car?
Yes, I remember that. Why do you remember that?
It was in your book. You should do that to someone here.
What? No.
Love how fluid the transitions between dates are in this scene. It's so fun and quick-paced, with a lot of excellent jokes based on the cutting between different scenes. This lobster in the background getting ready to eat himself? What?
Some of us here are trying to forget you exist.
Classic Bojack. Love it.
Interesting to see how Bojack now hates the fact that everyone knows who he is, and his common patterns. It bothers him being so exposed like this. It's not a side of him that he likes, portrayed in that book, after all. Mice Krispies. Also, Alpine Sweat is a straight up disgusting spoof for Mountain Dew, and is also definitely not something that should be mixed with sugary cereal. Ugh.
Wanted to be responsible last night, so I Ubered home and left my car in the fountain.
Clever joke, but also another important signal that Bojack has not really been working on his behavior at all. Always love how they use the titles of books and magazines to signal what year we're in. Also very apt cover for that year. Oh, simpler times.
And if it wasn't for that, she never would have gotten sober.
Well, just finished drawing up blueprints for that Disneyland I'm building.
Kinda busy here, Todd. So it turned out to be a good thing I peed in her car.
Nice callback to the insanely funny anecdote from the cold open.
Got this crew of worker bees to help me build my Disneyland.
The worker bees actually being workers.
Okay, but you do know that there already is a Disneyland.
Yeah, I built it.
No, I mean the real Disneyland.
You mean the one in the hearts and minds of children everywhere?
The one in Anaheim.
I think we're saying the same thing.
Are we?
Bojack subtly creating his own frustration by inventing this lie to Todd in the first place. Truly always finds a way to play himself. Great animalized spoof of hospitals typically being named after saints. The twist on puberty here. And, what? Is this like, I guess it's like a vasectomy. It better be, because otherwise this is straight up inhumane. All the shit inside Mr. Peanut Butter in this x-ray.
Well, I think it's safe to take the cone off. I can do it for a small copay. Well, that'll be $6,000. Good thing you're getting a free sandwich, huh?
Accurate how expensive this non-procedure is. Gotta love the dumbass American medical system. Universal healthcare wouldn't cost anything extra to the individual guys. How about we downsize our ridiculous fucking military? People are like, oh, but what if it's not free? What if they raise taxes? No, okay, we could just re-abortion because we spend way too much on quote-unquote defense. Sorry, it just pisses me off every day that we don't have free healthcare here. Blech. This shirt for basic bitches in the back here.
How's the book biz?
Who knows? Now I got a job in broadcast network television, a booming industry with nowhere to go but up. Oh, God.
Great way to use Pinky as a way to comment on failing industries. Apt coming from a show on Netflix, too. Though they honestly really fumbled that bag. Wanda's head not turning as she does.
Besides, she's got some really fresh ideas.
I am really feeling the Kirk Cameron show. I don't even need a pilot. Let's just order 22 episodes.
What a great reference to show how out of touch Wanda is. Kirk Cameron's a fucking psycho.
How about a new show where celebrities try to guess whether or not people have talent?
Hank Hippopopoulos already being in this poster.
What if we got relevant superstar David Copperfield to make the World Trade Center disappear?
Oh, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but David Copperfield really isn't a big draw anymore.
Oh my god, this is one of the best misleads in the entire show. Lisa Kudrow is also an excellent casting for this role. She has the perfect zany, lively energy, but also can destroy the serious scenes.
Wanda, meet the one and only Bojack Horseman.
Who?
Bojack.
Who?
Bojack Horseman.
Is that name supposed to mean something to me?
I really adore this shot to showcase how Bojack finally sees Wanda only because she really doesn't see him, but also the lighting and soundtrack paired along with it make it really well put together. Wanda's design forming a heart around her face is an interesting detail as well. Could signal her rose-colored glasses, that pure love that might not entirely be based on reality.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up from a 30-year coma. So now I'm sleeping on my sister's couch, but it's not ideal. She's molting. You know how sisters are.
So casual with the she's molting. Like that's just, of course, a thing that just happens.
Oh, geez. Got a couple curly guys in here with the regulars. How hard is it to look before they bring it out? Excuse me, miss!
I know, isn't it cool? It's like we're getting away with something.
What?
Don't you love it when appetizers have a little crossover episode? It's like when you're watching Happy Days and Mork shows up.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Small but intelligent way to show how Bojack is attracted to Wanda's way of thinking, her naturally positive attitude, wanting some of that to rub off on himself. Oh, look at Pinky skating with the orca. Wait, an orca? Pinky, run away!
We stayed up all night talking and we didn't even have sex.
Well, it's not too late.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite transition cards.
Of course, I haven't had sex in 30 years. I hope.
One of the darkest jokes in the series, honestly.
I feel weird, like I want to spend more time with you, even though I know we just had sex.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't understand. We already had sex, but I still want to spend time with you.
And you know, I do enjoy that it does sort of work for Bojack. This is something that is very rare for him, and definitely a step forward, without a doubt. Along with him spending all night talking to her, of course. I love how terrifyingly DIY'd Todd's amusement park is. It's still impressive, to be sure, but it's, homey. There's so many things going wrong here, too, with the actual paint on children's faces and the other kid's balloon being popped. I love how they're, like, looking expectantly at their mom, too, and she's just like, I don't know what the fuck this is either, girl. Just say thank you. Plus, this sign ensuring that Todd can ride his own ride is an excellent touch. Bojack having cotton candy, of course.
But we're not getting a cotton candy machine. I can't control myself around those things.
The honeycombs everywhere because bees constructed this place is another fantastic detail.
This is boring. I want to go home.
Vincent acting exactly like a child normally does when they're supposed to be having the time of their life, which is weird, because he's not a child, he's an adult human male, so,
Cinderella's magical pile of used mattresses.
Oh my god, this kid got snatched!
Is it a good idea to keep all those mattresses so close to an active grease fire?
Where's your sense of wonder, Diane?
Wow, your friend is really negative.
Yeah.
Diane correctly predicting exactly what happens later on in this episode.
Nothing will distract me from Erica! You can't be here! This place is filled with children!
Erica continuing to fascinate the audience with her bizarre life, and they really are doing a good job of ramping it up now every time she's on screen. Or I guess, not on screen?
Sure, we'll cut there.
Oh no, poor Deborah is still at work with no face?
Of course, the first time Bojack dates a woman his own age, she's basically just a stunted 20-year-old.
Well, Bojack's stunted too. He got famous in his 20s, so he's gonna be in his 20s forever. After you get famous, you stop growing because you don't have to. Every celebrity has an age of stagnation.
I'm glad I never got famous. I mean, I did write a best-selling book, but I'm not famous.
Oh, it doesn't just happen when you get famous. Your age of stagnation is whenever you stop growing. For most people, it's when they get married, settle into a routine. You meet someone who loves you unconditionally and never challenges you or wants you to change. And then you never change.
Really interesting commentary here from Kelsey about Bojack's persona, with a nice connection to Diane's arc and current worry about herself remaining constant, or not affecting change, or just changing.
Corona Light.
This Marlin named Brando, and an excellent detail with the streetcar named Desire reference here. The jokes are so layered. Oh, come on, and now Lucille Ball? Give these animators a fucking raise with these background gags.
Okay, teeny boppers, let's take things back to the 50s style.
And here are an abundance of great older musicians spoofed to be animals. This episode is downright one of the most impressive with these background gags.
Whoa, sorry about that needle skip, folks. Let's start that song again from the beginning.
Love the mirroring of the moment from before with Bojack in the background to signal his jealousy, even if Wanda likely has no feelings for this man. Bojack's extremely plainly labeled bag.
Sorry I tricked you, but with Todd running his own Disneyland and character actress Margot Martindale in prison for some reason I don't remember.
Updating us on esteemed character actress Margot Martindale's status.
Come in, KGB High Command.
Slap my salami, the guy's a commie.
One of my favorite lines from this show. And I adore how absurd this reveal is. Who came up with this plot line? So creepy how this girl has an Uncle Hanky shirt on, but a really smart way to show how beloved he is in the background. Also, this petting zoo has to be offensive in this universe, right? Although I will say this guy does seem to be enjoying the gig.
Let the record show, this is the single dumbest case I've ever adjudicated.
This poor lion totally being specially profiled by the rest of the jury.
D-I-I-S. This is unambiguous. I find in favor of the defendant.
Oh, shit.
You're the defendant.
Oh, sweet!
Your Honor!
Your otter? Really?
This is a gross miscarriage of justice.
Hooray! Gross miscarriage!
Oh my god, what an awful phrase to choose for the hooray. Both of these signs are just absolutely priceless jokes in completely different ways. Love how the bees have flowers in their drinks so that they can taste the nectar, and a great follow-up to that earlier magazine joke for the current year, focusing on the infamous dress. This show is always so in tune with pop culture.
You're not welcome at my theme park anymore.
There's only room for one goofy dog there, and his name is Pluto.
Fucking hell, Todd's dialogue is always so well written, so many misleads.
He is literally a spy, trying to destroy America, the country we all live in. How am I the bad guy here?
Bojack, I'm really bumping on the whole you not liking Alex of it all. You told me you were going to drop it.
Yeah, I know, but...
I don't care about Alex. I want to know what happened to the amazing guy I spent the last few days with, because if this is who you are, I don't think I like it.
And as silly as this conflict is, it does dive into the root of Bojack and Wanda's issues. He wants to be like her, but he isn't, and ultimately doesn't really act like it, or put in the effort to change to be closer to that persona. And Wanda, upon seeing the real him, only retreats further away.
There's something I gotta say to you. When I was...
Todd, there's something I gotta say.
Hey man, I'm kind of already doing
I
it.
never should have tried to make your thing my thing.
Mr. Peanut Butter co-opting Bojack's moment as he apologizes to Todd for the exact same thing. It's kind of a pattern of his.
It's my fault. The point of Disneyland isn't to make money and win lawsuits, but I forgot that.
Feels like this is actually a jab at the company of Disney, whose only purpose in reality now is to make money through meaningless cash grabs and rehashes of the same three stories. How are we getting a Moana remake?
Now I realize I don't need to take down capitalism. Capitalism sows the seeds for its own destruction. It's a snake that eats itself. It's only a matter of time.
As wild as Alex is as a character, this is an entirely true observation about capitalism. The inherent need and drive in this system to constantly maximize profits and grow, because if neither of these things happen, it results in an economic crisis for the entire country, and then they cut corners, shafting the middle and lower classes, of course, ultimately steers itself toward its own demise. You can't base a system of infinite growth on finite resources. It's literally dooming yourself for failure one day in the future. But then again, much of the 1% really don't give a shit about the future, do they? And they're in power because they have all of the money.
Bees, help! Your queen commands you! No! Bees!
The Power Rangers like power-up sequence just for them to do absolutely nothing kills me every time I rewatch this episode.
There's trouble!
Did some kid fall down a well?
No, listen,
I think he's trying to tell us some kid fell down a well! Let's go, come on!
Not only is this a hilarious joke about the typical role of dogs helping out in media, but I love the extremely on-the-nose sign between the two opposite places in this shot as well.
Look, the great guy you've been getting to know, that's me. But that other guy, the guy from the party, that's me too. And you need to know that. I'm not perfect. I'm cynical, and I'm possessive, and I can sometimes fly off the handle. I'm not always the best at being not terrible.
I gotta say, I'm not loving this pitch so far.
But I want to be better. I'm trying to be better. And when I'm around you for the first time in 30 years, I feel like I can be. Wanda, You make me want to be a better man.
Good for Bojack to recognize those parts of himself that he spent this episode trying to avoid, to hide away. Even if, of course, this effort doesn't end up being followed through on, really. It's very realistic that he often has these moments of clarity and shows he knows the right path, but ultimately struggles to follow through on the behavior when faced with difficult circumstances that exacerbate those depressive symptoms in his mind.
Hooray!
Nice moment for their friendship, bolstered by this extremely inspiring song. Like, I genuinely love this moment. It's funny, but also, I kind of find it actually heartwarming.
Move in with me.
What?
I know it feels fast. We barely know each other. It's crazy, but I like you. And sometimes you gotta swing for the fences, right?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's move in together. Let's do it. It's crazy, but let's do it.
Love this symbol for how immediately Bojack regrets this decision and how everything around him is moving too fast, how his attitude hasn't necessarily caught up to this person he is desperately trying to be. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all of the videos before they go up on YouTube. You can choose exactly what you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays so you can hear all of my mistakes and the things that I choose to cut out. But any bit of support really helps me out, and I appreciate you being here at all, so thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, even just watching. I appreciate your presence on this earth, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll see you for the next video. Let me know what you think it should be. See you soon!